John with J. Hunto's Garage. 2013 Nissan Sentra. Customer complaint is a rattling sound coming from the engine compartment. This particular customer happens to be my daughter. I'm the complainer. This noise has been going on ever since she's owned the car, and she doesn't even notice it. She just turns up the radio. But I don't know if you can hear it or not through here, but I sure can. And the lesson of the day is it can be something as simple as this that I found that could be an opportunity for an unscrupulous or dishonest garage or mechanic to take advantage of you with. So check this out. Alright, so this is what I found. You see this right here? You can hear that in the cabin, sure enough. That's all it is. These two little pieces of plastic here. Intake tube and the air box. Simple as that. So I'll come up with some sort of fix for it. Maybe a zip tie. This thing's kind of shaking a lot. This thing is actually in drive with the parking brake on, so it's vibrating more than it normally would. There's something interesting. The nut plate that fell down here, they didn't bother getting it out, or couldn't get it out, like I can't get it out. Anyway, so they just left it. So the noise we have is coming from right there. So I need to either put some sort of isolator in here. Shoot, even that takes care of it. But yeah, it's just gonna rattle. So I need to come up with a way to brace this so that it doesn't move. It may be going from this battery terminal to here with a bracket, maybe. Yeah, it's just gonna do that. It just seems like it wants to sit in the one spot where it makes noise. So maybe we can loosen up the bolts that hold this on, move this around a little bit, then tighten them down again, and maybe that'll take care of it. So here's a view from inside the cabin. Not sure you can actually hear that or not, but boy, that is annoying. Give a little gas, it stops, but right there, when she idles, she settles in. Yeah, to me that's really annoying. Alright, let's go ahead and loosen up that air box, tighten it back down, see if that takes care of it. Okay, noise is taken care of. This is what I did. This bracket here and here, when you put your hand on the box, it would stop. You take it off, it would start. So all I did was adjust this bracket. It's underneath here. I got a ratchet under here and I bent it up and it stopped. So I tightened it back down, which is just this one bolt here, and that seems to have taken care of it. It's in drive. Engine is vibrating away. It probably needs new spark plugs since it's got 92,000 miles on it, and I'm sure it's never had them. So it might smooth out a little bit once that is done. But as far as that rattle goes, that's all good. Perfect. That's all it took. Okay, so the The next thing I'm fixing on this car is bad wheel bearing. This one, you can't really tell. It makes noise, the other side doesn't make noise, and there's a serious sound in the car when you're driving. It just gets louder as faster you go. It's definitely this wheel bearing. So I found this one. This was the only one in town. It was $90. There's your part number, made in China. Wonderful. So I'm replacing it. Now, to change this, so it's at this point that I lost video. For some reason my video camera didn't record me telling you that there's 4 bolts on the back of this plate. That's a 13mm and one 10mm for the ABS sensor. It's just that easy. So that goes in just like the old one came out. 4 bolts go in, torque them to the whatever your factory torque specs tell you to do. I'm just gonna get these tight because I had to use a breaker bar to get them out, so I'll do the final tightening with the breaker bar when it goes back in. Last thing I'll do is put the sensor right here back on with a 10mm bolt, put the drum back on. I might give this a rinse with some brake cleaner, put a rag under here to catch it all, and then put it all back together, and then she should be good to go. Nice. Good to go. So here's the old bearing. See if you can hear this. You definitely don't want to hear anything like that. There's no telling how long this bearing had left, but it sure wasn't long, I guarantee it. So there you have it. Wheel bearing, a rattle, all that taken care of. Just got some dirty hands to show for it, but it's all done. Just goes to show you can do some things on your car yourself, not necessarily everything. So wheel bearing's done, the rattle's gone. I'm going to change wiper blades, top off her fluid with some Rain-X, and she should be good to go for quite a while until the other bearing goes out or whatever. But so far this car has got 92,000 miles and it hasn't had any real problems at all. Next time, spark plugs. So if you find a mechanic who will take care of you like that and be fair and honest with you, you want to stick with that guy for sure. And make sure you send him a Christmas card at Christmas time. Don't forget him. And he won't forget you, hopefully. So if you want to see more weird repair hacks, stay tuned for Jay Hunto's Garage. Thanks and have a great day. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button.